What's up, everybody? Peace with you guys. Welcome back to the Town Hall 14. We're in a special clan right now. As you guys can see, use code KLAUS. If you guys know this clan, this is KLAUS Gaming's other clan. We have a total of 4 or 5 clans as well. So if you guys want to join this clan basically does like a purge every month if I'm 100% sure. Where if you don't have your league badge, you get kicked and like other people can join. So the clan is always cycling a couple players. So if you guys want to join, join his Discord server on his channel, and you'll be able to apply for the different clans. I believe you don't have to apply for this one. I'm not 100% sure, like I said, so you guys can always see that there as well. So they did a war recently against this class 65 to 63. We will show a couple of tasks. I won't show all of them, but there are a couple that they were just basically jumping in at this blind because I haven't watched any of them, so you guys can see what we have here as well. So I'm gonna start with Phoenix. Let's start with Phoenix and see what Phoenix has done. Okay, so Phoenix is hitting a town of 15, and him himself is a town hall 15 as well. Pretty lower level town hall 15. So what he's doing, he's using Hydra, it seems. He has 8 balloons, 5 dragons, electro dragon, 4 of the dragon riders, so that's what we call a Hydra, dragon riders. And then with the hound for the battle blimp, you'll either have super wizards. He does have 5 invisibility spells, 3 freezes, and 3 rages, king, queen, ground warden, and RC. So let's see what Phoenix 2 does. So what Phoenix is doing right now with the blizzard, he freezes his super, so this super doesn't push him down. So he drops in his invisibility spell, and he's gonna drop a blizzard. Tornado Trap is pulling his wizards in, so he takes over the Town Hall, drops the next invisibility spell. Town Hall is down, Eagle is down. He gets a little bit of chain over to this scatter shot, invises the E-Drag so that the wizards don't target the E-Drag. They take out the RC, but they don't get any more value. But this is really good value already. Now he just has his hero portion that he will use here right now. He probably uses heroes a single. No, he doesn't. Oh, he drops his heroes up at the top. He doesn't have wall breakers for a single, so that's a pretty risky play, but he's gonna go with it. So King is fighting the enemy king. He does pop the king's ability now, but the E-Drag is almost wrecked the king. So he pops his king's ability but the single there just killed his heroes now, and he's gonna drop his Hydra directly at the single. Queen goes down. Queen didn't really do much. But with value, to be honest. He drops his RC at the single. He needs to freeze. He doesn't have any more freezes though. He really sacrifices heroes. So yeah, he sacrifices all 3 heroes, King, Queen, and the RC for that single. Maybe if he saved the freeze, it would have been better. But everything is going well. He probably could use his heroes differently as well. So everything is working pretty nicely. He got a triple, so everything is working through. Dragons are working through. Max Dragons at Town Hall 15 look so good, and they're still pretty strong as well. Dragon Raiders are going to finish off the rest of the space, and with that E-Drag at the end, and this is a really nice triple from Phoenix. Really nice triple from Phoenix. Nice. Really good hit. Now we're going to go down again, and we have Level Boy. We have the Level Boy. Let's see what the Level Boy does. Okay, another Town 15, and basically same base. Basically the same base, but he's going to run E-Drag instead. But this one is a little lower, but it does have a Max Eagle. Max Eagle at Town 15 is very strong. Don't knock that Eagle. He doesn't have a Monolith though, because the Monolith would have been here. But like I said, same base. Let's see what the Level Boy does. So what he does now is he has a clone. He has a popcorn. Is that the popcorn bomb? A lot of people don't know I think it's called the popcorn bomb. But with the what you call it that with the clone spells and balloons in the clan castle. So you sometimes double clone to take out stuff around it, and your troops, the main troops like the E-Drags, don't have to worry about the bomb. So it was really popular. Oh yeah, he does have, it's called, I think you call it a popcorn bomb. I think that's what it's called. So he takes out the Town Hall. E-Drags are working. He doesn't have a ground warden, sadly. I believe he is a Town 15. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, he is, because he has Max E-Drags. Yeah, he is Town 15. So everything is working pretty well. E-Drags are chaining over to the king, E-Drive's over here working. King is over on the single, and the Queen's on the single as well. He still has 4 freezes, so he has a lot of spells, a lot of spell space. So he can freeze that eagle, that single 20,000 times if he wanted to, even though he has 3 free spells. But you know what I mean. So he can freeze that again. E-Drives are still working. Balloons, enemy balloons or the CC. This clan's been running like a lot of E-Drives, I believe. Because if they're running them at 15, then we're running them at lower town halls too. But this is a really good attack from Level Boy. He got really nice chain value with the E-Drives, and he spikes his 2 other freezes as well. But really nice attack by the Level Boy. Really good. And now let's hop over to the next attack. Let's see what the next one done. Okay, so we have Phoenix again. We did watch from him. We have Hades. We can watch the 2-star. 2-star attacks aren't bad. You can always learn from your 2-star attacks as well. Okay, so this base. Okay, so he's using witches. He's using zaps, but there's singles as well. So let's see what Hades does. So he has he's using like a 5 ICG, but no bats. So he quaking these singles. I'm surprised that he's taking these singles out. Okay, so he drops a witch over there. He's dropping borders. Okay, that's not a good thing. He dropped the wrong thing. He was supposed to drop the ice columns first. So all the borders are gone already. So that's one mistake that he made there. He just zapped the eagle, but that didn't really do much. The eagle does get reset from the zap, but it's not really worth the spell spot. I guess he probably could have gone with a 5 ICG on this base in triplet. But witches are heroes walk, the groundwater walk, king walk, queen walk. He dropped the RC in the middle to help take out the town hall. He does have Rocky Loons out the CC, but I isn't really good to play much. Yeah, he doesn't have more spell spots, and the bottom of this base is was going to be the death of him due to all 4 expos. Queen CC just pulled. The enemy king, I believe, is over here from 100% sure. Yeah, so this side of the base is going to be his downfall. He probably could have run 5 ICG the same way he did, and probably would be able to triple this base as well. But it really depends on what army you're really comfortable with. So we're going to speed it up here, and he's going to end with I believe 80 something plus percent. Yeah, he's going to probably Queen's ability, and yeah, he's going to end off with a 85% 2-star. Not a bad attack from Heads. We will take a 2-star there as well. So now we have over to Phoenix again. We did Phoenix already. I want to see if I can try to get as many attacks as possible from the same person. But you can see a couple of them getting 6 spots as well. Okay, so we have Johan Rush. Now let's see what he does. Okay, so a lot of these bases too in this clan in use go close to are pretty rushed. Some of them are pretty rushed as well. So that's just something to keep in mind. So this is town 13, basically the same layout as the 15s that we saw the Level Boy hit with the E-Drags, but this one's a little different, having the walls in the middle of the 13. So John Rush is just going directly from the bottom, no funneling, nothing. So he's dropping in everything. Everything is in. He doesn't have his ground ward, and ground ward is probably down, but he's dropping in his blimp, and he has a ton of rages. Oh, he's just spamming the rages now. Spamming rages, he dropped his RC in the middle as well. And there's another E-Drag. Yeah, they're running a lot of E-Drags. Blimp drops only Town Hall. I believe it's Balloons and Yetis. Yeah, Balloons and Yetis. Balloons do die to the Town Hall, but the Yetis are in the middle. The Yetis decide to run all the way outside to the enemy heroes. RC is working into the middle really nicely. Yetis just destroyed the 2 heroes. Yeti mites are gonna just branch off and take out any defenses on the outside, but this is a triple. This base got steamrolled. Pauses our stability, take out the last 4 defenses, and this base is done. This was a town 15v13 too, so it should be crushed. It should be crushed any day of the week. Now we're gonna go down over to Yetter 91. Hopefully I'm not butchering these clanmates' names. And he's another Zap. I'm looking at using a lot of Zap witches. A lot of Zap dragons, and he's using Zap dragons right now. So he has 11 lightning spells, 1 max lightning spell in the clan castle, as well as a poison spell. So he's gonna lightning out the air defenses. Really nice, really nice. He's gonna lightning out all air defenses here. He missed the lightning spell on this air defense. Yeah, he did. So he's gonna take out the others. Yeah, so he missed this air defense here. but that's okay. Because he has dragons, the 13 dragon, he has Stone Slammer. He dropped his Stone Slammer first. Interesting dropping his Stone Slammer first. Normally want to like help tank for the Stone Slammer. So the Stone Slammer can stay alive. He drops his RC over on the left hand side to go to his single. He doesn't have any spell. So the RC is pretty much a sacrifice. Tornado trap in the middle on top of the eagle as well for the Stone Slammer. Stone Slammer will get one more shot before it goes down. Single target just roasted the dragon on the right hand side, and the single on the left hand side will roast the RC. Singles are still locking on to the dragons. Normally when you see singles at turn 11, you want to think witches. 5 by CG at turn 11 is very, very strong, but I like to see that someone doing something different. A little bit of zap dragons. So we're just gonna for time that say we have a dragon rider and balloons came out the Stone Slammer, but the dragons are going to overpower the rest of the space, and that dragon rider is going to do really, really well. But nice attack by Yedder. Yedder 91, really, really nice hit, and the dragons are going to clean up the space for the 3-star. And like I said, all of these attacks that we are watching are replays. I just came into the clan to see what they were doing. I decided to record. So we have Triple A. What Triple A is going to do? Triple A has another Zap E-Drags. Okay, so this is not the best base. Having all three of the main defenses on Tower 11 directly together. So the chain value can work if you even wanted to lightning spell out these both singles and the Eagle Artillery. He could have done that. So what he's gonna do now, he's gonna lightning out the air defenses to set off his pathing. So you can lightning out every single air defense here, which is really, really nice. So he's gonna lightning out the top. I guess he's gonna lightning top. Can he? Yes. So one thing that he should have done maybe is lightning in the middle right here, so he would be able to take out the. See, still would be taking the air defense. He would have taken the sweeper as well, but he would be able to damage 2 expos instead of 1. So that's just a reminder thing that he could have done as well. He even could have even lightning out instead of lightning out just the air defense. He could have lightning out the air defense as well as the ground warden pedestal if he wanted to. So now he's gonna lightning out the last air defense. So you will be able to take out the sweeper and not have to worry about it and go behind this sweeper. That's just a heads up thing. Not everyone thinks that way, and that's just how I see it. So he dragged on the bottom to get a little bit of chain. He drops the log launcher this time. A log launcher to help take out the sweeper that he's going behind, and hopefully take out the eagle as well. The log launcher is really good. So the log launcher takes out the sweeper. He drops the E-Drag to help pull the enemy CC, which is another E-Drag. E-Drags have been really popular with his clan. Takes out the E-Drag, takes out the balloon, as well as the log launcher, which is taking out the eagle and both singles. He freezes it, where you can see why this isn't good. Log launcher just took out the eagle and both single target front of towers. So that's not good. If the log launcher, so that's good awareness too. Using the log launcher, that's good awareness by the by AAA. The log launcher was able to take out 3 major defenses in this base. And he doesn't have any spells, so he's just relying on the E-Drag's power. So if the sweeper went down, if he lightning out the sweeper to the he wouldn't have to worry about the E-Drags being pushed back. They would just push right on through and touch both of the bows, all 4 bows quickly. But he still pulls it off. E-Drags have a lot of health. He even had the ground war's ability to swag as well. So you can see this was really good attack. Really nice awareness though. Really nice awareness with the log launcher, be able to take out 3 major defenses in this space. We have Miss, and we watch Miss. We watch one more, and then we will call it a video. So we have Miss K4, and he's using Zat Witches. So this is a really nice army at Town Hall 9. This is actually a really nice army at Town 9. So he's gonna zap out these singles. Okay, normally would zap out something different. He's zapping these singles. If this was multis, he was zapping the multis, would have been really, really good. So okay, so he's going directly at the eagle. If he spread out his columns a little better, they would have got a little more tanking, because this kind of pick off the witches and stuff. That's just a word of warning. So he uses the log launcher now, and it takes out the eagle. So the eagle got 0 shots, which is always good. He drops his raid spell over here, but it seems like the heroes are the king and the ground warden is walking, which is never good. Ground wall and walking is never, never good. So witches on the outside, a ton of witches on the outside. So you can see if he dropped his golems wider with like a two witches or so to set the funnel, the warden would have walked with all the witches because they had nowhere to go in the middle because the middle got taken up by the lightning spells and the lock launcher. So that's why that they're going on the outside. But I think it's going pretty well. So I have a couple witches on the outside, on the inside. Sorry, he still has a golemites in the inside, and not it's not a bad thing for a couple witches to walk over to the outside because they spawn skeletons and they can set a funnel better for the inside to keep the inside groups staying inside to crush the middle of the base with the outside witches clean up. But this went really well. It has so many skeletons. This way had like zero chance. Eagle got no shots. The clan castle troops barely got any shots on the troops, and he literally swagged his ground wars ability. Couldn't be better than that. So let's watch the last one. Let's watch Professor. Let's see what Professor is then. So Professor is a Town Hall 10. This Max Town 10, and he's using which is bowlers. It's something like a go hobo, but without the more of like a wit slap, if you want to say. More of like a wit slap, but he has bowlers. So let's see what he does at Town 10. He's using Power Potion, so you can see he really wanted to get this triple. So he has 2 golems, 10 witches, 10 bowlers, Max Warwicker, as well as a queen. So you can see a lot of these guys are upgrading their heroes as well. So let's see what Professor does for this final attack. So let's see what Professor does. So he drops both golems, which is nice. He drops his bitches down behind. He drops his golem and he drops his war records as well as both witches as well as the queen. The Warwicker is gonna be tanked here for a little bit. The single is gonna aggro this eagle. It's gonna aggro the Warwicker. Warwicker is gonna break in. He does freeze. Yeah, he froze pretty late, but he froze nonetheless. What comes with the CC? Borders comes with the CC. Normally with this everything so in tuned in the middle, everything so close together, I would have run Valkyries in CC, but bowlers will work really well to get the bowler bounce. Everything is working nice. Both columns decide to run to the top of the base. If one of them random here would have been better. But everything is really good. He drops all the jump on the back of the base. He heals to keep the bowlers in the middle of the base alive. Queen is going to jump out as well, which is nice. Bowlers and both columns. Columns is literally still on the wall. So that other golem is worthless. Nothing to do, but this base is done. Still have tons of witches. Still have 2 golems. Still have the queen's ability. This base is done for. This base is done. Cannot finish this off, but GG to Professor, really, really nice. Let's watch one more. Why not? We have Kronos. Let's see what Kronos does. Okay, so we have Mass Miners. Okay, so we have 2 times that because Mass Miners goes really, really quick, and this base is going to be done. So he drops his heal spells pretty quickly on the back end of the base. He's have 2 more heal spells, freeze and poison, and yeah, he's back in. So that's 4 times that's it. Because miners go really quickly, and his E-Drag can't do anything. His E-Drag cannot do anything. Valkyrie's in the CC as well, and this base is done. The fastest base was built, the fastest been destroyed. But guys, that's it for me, guys. This is fun joining the KLAUS Gaming Use Code KLAUS clan just to like see their war, and they finish off 65 to 63. But that's it for me. I will see you guys next time.